Athens High football with Coach Alan Creasy. Brought to you by the Coleman Dental Group in Athens. Domino's Pizza, Athens, Decatur, Hartselle. Jiffy Food Store, Market Street in Athens. And by Jimmy Smith Buick GMC.
And back here on this Thursday morning. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning.
Congratulations on that big victory last week.
I appreciate it.
Y'all kind of did a beat down on them boys, didn't you?
Well, it was we kind of snuck up on them. I mean, it wasn't as lopsided as it may have seemed. They did a good job keeping the ball. Just when we got it, we scored with it. So
that led you into this big victory you're going to have tomorrow night against your old best buddy over there, Coach Godsey.
Well, I hope so. I don't think last week will have anything to do with what happens tomorrow night. It's going to be a.
They've won 17 games in a row. Won the state championship last year, which you won years ago. How do you prepare for a team like that?
Same way we prepare for all of them. We go in and we break down what they do, how they do it. We try to get our guys in a position where they can make plays if they do what they're supposed to do.
Now, do you have a couple of injuries to some key players last week?
Well, we didn't have any injuries last week. We have a couple of players that still haven't gotten back yet or hadn't gotten back as of last week. But,
well, somebody came up and said, Allen lost his 2 quarterbacks Friday night.
Well, you'll have to come to the game tomorrow night to find out.
What you got. You got any secret weapon for them? Got something secret you're going to pull on everybody? Tell us. Nobody watching.
No. There are very few secrets this day and time with the film and the breakdowns that you have. There aren't a lot of secrets.
How do you play against, first of all, I know they're defending champs, but also he's one of your great friends. How do y'all play against each other in a game like that?
Well, it's kind of like playing basketball in the driveway with your brother. You do whatever you can to win. Now, you're gonna get along, go eat supper after the game, but during the game you're trying to kill him. And that's kind of how Bob and I are. We've been competing since the day we met.
And that's been a long time ago.
Been a long time ago. We coached together at Decatur, and he is a great guy, a great person, a great football coach.
So nothing special you're going to try to pull on him tomorrow night to upset him? I mean,
well, we're going to try to block and we're going to try to tackle. If we can do those 2 things, we're going to be okay.
So how's the region shaping up now? It's all like a playoff, like you told me the other day. It's like a playoff every week.
Well, the pressure's on every game. You can't afford to get behind. Just like I told our guys, right now we're tied for number 1 in our region, toughest region in the state. And
it is.
And the team that lost last week is tied for last place. And the loser of this game is going to be somewhere in the middle, and the winner of this game is going to be number 1 in the region.
Well, you're expecting a huge crowd tomorrow night, too.
I am. I think it's going to be a great crowd. It's going to be great weather. It's going to be cool. It's going to be a perfect night for a big game.
Yeah, I might have to try to make it down there.
You ought to.
Yeah, my shirt, too.
Well,
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you a medical question here. Concussions, like we're talking about the quarterback out of Arkansas. Mm-hmm. He was knocked out of the game last week. What's the danger of somebody like that playing in a game against Alabama Saturday afternoon at 2:30?
Well, I'm certainly no neurologist, but we do have to deal with it quite a bit. The biggest danger is if the brain is still injured, if you still have some bleeding, if you still have some significant bruising on the brain, the possibility of re-injuring or injuring in the brain further is greater.
Will he play Saturday against Alabama?
That's hard to tell. Until he's headache free, the doctor won't even check him. He has to be free of all symptoms before they'll consider coming back. So if he still has a headache, no. If he still has memory loss, no. There are a lot of things that they go.
The line today is 21.
Well, I don't know if they can stay within 21 Alabama right now.
All right, Alan, good luck tomorrow night against your old buddy, Coach Godsey over there. You need to bring that 17-game winning streak to an end.
Well, we sure would like to. We sure would like to. But, our biggest priority right now, regardless of who we play at this time of the year every year, is Athens and us getting better.
Going to be a big crowd out at Athens Stadium tomorrow night. Y'all try to get by there and watch Athens Golden Eagles knock them off tomorrow night right here in Athens, Alabama. You on a donut this morning?
I believe I'm going to pass.